everyone and welcome to the new video on this channel. Today's video is gonna be about the gameplay of The Sims 4 Businesses and Hobbies expansion pack, which recently got released for all of us. So you can get it on EA app if you want to, or on other platforms. I will focus on one particular skill which came with this expansion pack, and I will try to maximize the level of pottery in this video. I will create a completely new sim with no skills, and we will see how long does it take to level up skill from 0 to maximum, and also we will see which products we can make, and I hope that it's gonna be fun. So now let's start with create a sim, and we will do that really quickly because I'm really excited for the gameplay. Also, if you are new to this channel, please consider to subscribe because it helps me to grow, and I would be more than grateful if you will do. Thank you so much. Alright, meet our sim that we're gonna play this gameplay with. This is Bernice Potter. What a convenient surname, right? And I created her through my story, so she is unemployed. What a convenient situation. She has a skill of handiness and skill of charisma, and her starting funds are standard. So we will see how it's gonna go with this particular sim. Let's hop into the game and let's level up our skill in pottery. I originally thought that I'm gonna place her into some kind of countryside because I feel like that would suit our gameplay better. But I also think that we should play with the new world, which came with the new expansion pack. So let's place her in Nordhaven. And the cheapest lot you can get is this one, which is called Inked Inlet. But we're not going to tattoo today. We will buy the slot, and we will have 19,000 to have left for building a house. Alright, welcome to our new home. Or at this moment it's our new lot. But we will change it very quickly. And what I want to do, and if you didn't know that, this is a small tip for you. If you build a tiny home, if you have this expansion, which is the tiny living, if you build a small house or micro home, you level up your skill faster. I don't think that I can fit her probably in a micro home, but I will definitely try to fit her at least to a tiny home because there are 3 different tiers. So we will build the smallest home that we can. So I'm going to change this residential lot to a tiny home residential. That's gonna help us. And here you can see the differences between micro, tiny and small home. So we will try to aim for tiny home, which is 64 squares, and everything counts, including decks. So I have 62 out of 64 squares right now, so I can expand 2 more, so we can do it here. This is the maximum space we can work with if we want to keep the tiny home. Alright, this is the floor plan that we will work with. This is gonna be the entrance, this is gonna be a bathroom, this will be the area for the studio where she's gonna do the pottery, and this is gonna be kind of like a studio apartment, not apartment, but area where she's gonna live, where she's gonna have a kitchen and living room. We will try to make it work. It's a small space, but I think that I am quite confident building small places. So let's get into it. I'm gonna show you the house once it's finished. Alright, so let me show you what I finished building. It is very basic tiny home. I tried to use mostly items that are coming from base game and from the new expansion pack, but that there will be some other items as well. We don't have that much money left. We still have some, so if there's something that I will find I'm missing in my build, I can purchase or I can decorate the house later. So let me start with a tiny tour here. First we have a bathroom, very minimalistic, very not cluttered. It's just all the essentials really. Here we have a small pottery studio, which will be our essential room in this build. We have a wheel and we have a kiln, and I also placed some of these immaculate shelves because I am just imagining that we will like let the stuff dry there, let our ceramics dry there, and just display it. Then we have this kind of tiny area for living. I went with bright colors. I don't know why, but I'm kind of obsessed with like green kitchens lately. But again, this is very minimalistic. because I don't have that much money to spare. I could probably go with something more expensive or put a little bit of more of these cupboards, but I wasn't sure how much money I'm gonna have left. And I really like this wardrobe. I kind of feel, because I tried to separate the living area from the pottery studio. It's not a studio really, it's just our room. But I tried to make it look like this is the entrance where you would normally put like shoes down and having like a whole walkway. This is the bedroom area. This bed came with a new expansion pack. This is separate. This is separate cushion that I put in there just to give it a little bit more color, and I went for a green one. And yeah, this is more or less what we have. I probably will put somewhere books or bookshelf so we can learn a skill, maybe. But for now, this is what we're working with. Also, one thing to mention, for the pottery wheel, you have to use some seed, but you can only use seedings which are meant to be for like either dining or for like study. So not all the seats would work. It's the same thing like if you are trying to place any kind of seating to a dining table, you can basically use the same set of chairs which are able to fit, or not even fit, but slot into things. So have that on your mind when you gonna use the pottery wheel, that you need to use the chair which kind of like connects with it, if I'm making that clear. Let's start with crafting new ceramic, and because we don't have a skill really, we can only craft a round vase. So that is the first item we will be able to create. It costs 20 simoleons and it doesn't require the skill of pottery. So let's start with that, and let's see how fast we will be able to learn and maximize the skill from 0 to 10, or basically from 1 to 10. I'm really curious how long it's gonna take to level up the skill to maximum. And I think because we're playing in a tiny home, which has benefits on its own because it's a small area, we should be learning this skill faster. We just acquired the pottery skill. Bernice has started learning pottery skill. Use the pottery wheel to make ceramics and the pottery kiln to glaze them, unlocking new designs with every skill level. I am actually really excited because, as I said, I didn't decorate this area at all, basically. So it would be really nice to decorate it with our own items. And what I have on my mind is, I don't really want to open a small business on this lot, but I'm just thinking that I would probably try to sell the items as like self-employed, you know, with the desks that you can sell the items with. I think that we have some neighbors coming in, so we should probably invite them in, especially this one. If you saw the trailer for the Businesses and Hobbies, Yolanda Koopman, or Kopman, I don't know how to pronounce her name correctly, so excuse that. She is Potter, so I think that we should make friends with her. Hopefully she can teach us something. Alright, our welcome wagon is over, and I hope that now we can continue with our pottery skill. So this is the day 1 of us doing the pottery skill. We didn't really have time to invest into it because we had the welcome wagon coming, but let's finish this round vase. Okay, we just reached pottery level 2. Bernice can now discuss pottery techniques with other Sims. She can also make candle lanterns and planter pots at the pottery wheel. Okay, that is really nice. We just finished this vase. Oh, and we can directly sell it from our inventory. So it's like when you're painting at easel, you can sell the painting. You can literally just sell this. So that is really, really good that you can directly sell it. We're gonna glaze it. I hope that that's gonna give me another skill points. What should we choose? I kind of feel like that I would go for this retro one for now. Okay, so she took the item. And now she is kind of spraying it. I used to do pottery. And this is not how we did it. We used brushes. Especially when it was like multiple colors. Or you could like dunk the ceramic into the glaze. I don't know how it's properly called. Guys, I'm not a native speaker of English. So sometimes I might look for words and I might not have a correct pronunciation. So excuse that. I am originally from the Czech Republic, but I do live in England now. So yeah, we just finished glazing our vase and we can actually break ceramic, but I don't want to do that because we made our first item. I'm gonna put it in the inventory and I will see if we need something. No, we're fine. We're green here. So I think that we're gonna create a new item and let's try this planter pot. So it's 7 p.m. of our very first day. She is just making another item and she is reaching level 3. We just reached level 3 of the pottery skill. Bernice can now make cake stands at the pottery wheel. Okay, it is really cool. We have more choices here. Okay. Oh, we can purchase seeds already. Fine. So we're gonna glaze it. And we're gonna go for the retro again. Let's make a set. Let's make a set of the items. So choose the retro glazing. I really like the animation. I think that's pretty cool. We just put it inside. Let's bake it. And it also levels up the skill because those two objects are objects that you kind of need if you want to maximize your pottery skill. It would work on its own. I mean, at least the pottery wheel, because like you couldn't really glaze the ceramic unless you made it. So the kiln would not work on its own, but you can only have the wheel. If you don't want to glaze it, then you can just sell the items from there. So I'm just gonna put this in the inventory again. I'm gonna make her to make candle lantern because that's the another item that you can do with the skill level 2 of pottery. Okay, let's see how long it will take to make this one item. It's not very long. I'm just using the triple speed right now. She started around 9. So this lantern is taking about 2 hours to make approximately. Okay, nice. We will glaze it. And again, we're gonna continue with the retro glaze. And we just reached pottery level 4. It's going pretty well. I think it is probably because of our tiny home. So we're at the level 4. And I think that is the last item that we will do on the very first day. Also, I really like to use the platforms to divide the different areas if you have some very small space, or like not very small one. If you have really small space, I don't think it's worth it. But if you do like tiny build, I think it makes it look nicer that you divide different levels for like sleeping and let's say for a kitchen and living area. First day of doing pottery skill, we reach level 4, which I think is pretty good. Okay, it's 8 in the morning. She's just having her ham and cheese sandwich. And once she's finished eating, we're gonna continue doing some pottery. We will do the cake stand. Let's go in the order. We already made the vase, we made a planter pot, we made a lantern, and now we're gonna do the cake stand. You can see all the items that we will be able to craft. It's not many, which is a little bit disappointing. I hope that maybe in the future they could add some more. That would be really nice. I love the fact that she's literally doing the pottery in her pajama. I didn't let her change outfits, so it's my fault. Okay, so it took about 1.5 hours to make this cake stand, and we're gonna glaze it. And I think that for now, I'm not gonna do the retro, I'm gonna do the vintage. Let's have a look how it looks like. Let's put this in the inventory and change her outfit because I feel like it's inappropriate to work in a pajama. So let's have our casual outfit and let's continue craft new ceramics. And we're gonna do the candle holder because that's the item that you unlock on level 4. So let's do that. It's 12. It's midday. Let's see how long does it take to make this one. All right. It took about hour and a half, so approximately hour and a half. It took for almost every item, I think. We're gonna glaze this. And let's go with the modern look for this one so we can see different colors. And we just reached pottery level 5. It's our day 2, so this is good because we can already mentor other people. And I think that you can actually make money through that because if you set up your small business and you're gonna mentor people in front of the whiteboard, you can charge them for it. Mentorship possibilities, you can see the mentoring lessons. So if you have this pop-up window, it will actually tell you what you can do and you can mentor everything what you have at the skill level 5. I'm not gonna focus on this right now because we are doing pottery gameplay, not mentoring. And we're gonna put this into our inventory. And because her needs are fine, we're gonna continue and we're gonna craft a new ceramic and it's oil burner. And I really like this because I love oil burners in the real life. So let's make this. And again, it's around 2:30 p.m. So let's see how long will this take to make. And I think it's gonna be about hour and a half again. Yeah, as I predicted, it's 4 p.m. She just finished doing the oil burner and we're gonna glaze it. And I will like to see this blush one. I think that is a nice color. Okay. You can see that it's kind of matte. And once she takes that out, it's gonna be nice and shiny. Oh no, I'm sorry. You can't come over. My house is too tiny. And it's nice and shiny. Now, you can actually sell it for nearly 400 simoleons. That's really good, considering that you only need hour and a half to make this. And we're gonna craft a new ceramic, and we didn't unlock the new skill yet. So I feel like I'm gonna make another cake stand. I chose the industrial look, so let's have a look how it's gonna look. It's too much of looking. And we are near another skill point. Okay, that is actually really nice. And we're gonna put this in our inventory. And because her needs are still fine, we will craft new ceramic. And I think that I'm gonna do another oil burner. Our skill is going up and it's still a day 2. Consider that we are nearly at level 6. Okay. We just reached pottery level 6 on a day 2, guys. I think that's pretty successful. We can now make incense burners and gnome sculptures at the pottery wheel. Ooh, okay, 2 items that we just unlocked. Okay, glaze this. We're gonna do the minimalist look. We will take this to inventory. And because her needs are still fine, we will do the burner. Okay. Wow, okay. So let's glaze it and let's use this one, very neutral. That looks nice. And wow, we can sell that for 500 simoleons. This is actually a really good way to make money because look how many items we already made. We have in our inventory, apart from those 2 things, all of that is something we created. And we could literally sell that for a couple of thousand of simoleons, which I think is really good. Maybe she can cook something because we should probably work on other skill. Let's make onigiri. What is your favorite food, guys? Either it's in The Sims or what is your favorite food that you like to eat in real life? I would like to know. So type that down in the comments because I do like onigiri myself. I like any kind of Asian style cuisine because I think it's very variable and I really love the amount of spice that they use and it's very tasty and usually very healthy. Oh, Yolanda's there. You know what? Come in. We're gonna invite you in. Yep, come in. You can probably teach me some skill of pottery. Or maybe we should just leave it to teach ourselves. Oh, look at that. I'd like to eat some onigiri right now. So we just successfully finished day 2, and our pottery skill is on level 6, and we are 31% through or closer to the level 7. Do you think that there will be some special interaction with the pottery wheel when we will have different moodlets? Because if you have different moodlets when painting, you can make special paintings related to that. You can create a special paintings or special cooking, but it doesn't seem like there is any option like that for this pottery wheel. So we will just do the gnome sculpture. But yeah, if you have a like special moodlet, it usually unlocks certain special activity. Like for painting, I'm not sure if there is a flirty painting actually, but there is definitely one which is if you're confident. There is another one which is if you are focused, etc., etc. I'm curious how it's gonna look when people glaze them. Okay, let's go for the rustic look. Okay. Put it in the inventory, and we gonna craft a new ceramic. What do you think looks the best? Maybe we should do another planter pot. I know that if I accepted the free money, I would get some free money, but I just feel like we don't want that. It's not sketchy. We will just keep our budget, and we will try to sell and make money through our pottery skill. Put this in the inventory. So she has full stomach right now, and we're gonna continue crafting new ceramics. And I think that we're gonna do round vase. The very first thing you can make. Alright. We're gonna glaze it. Let's go for the shiny look. We just reached level 7 of our pottery skill, and we can make tea sets and repair broken ceramics at the pottery wheel. Alright, so I think... Okay, again, I know what to answer here. If you want money, you should go for the middle option. No thanks. Okay, and because we can repair the ceramics now, let's break it. Let's see. Alright, and now we can repair it. That should give us a skill too, right? Yes. So let's repair the ceramics. Okay, so it actually makes the look slightly different. We're gonna put this in the inventory. We're gonna craft a new ceramic, and this time we will do the tea set, which we unlocked on level 7. Because I want her to keep this one. Definitely not to sell. So we will make this tea set, and I hope it's gonna be functional. So you could make a tea or brew a tea. Okay, nice. Let's glaze this. I feel like that for the look of her apartment, maybe the modern one. I said apartment, but it's a house. So let's glaze this. Okay. And then now I'm gonna put this in the inventory, and we can brew tea. We can actually make the tea. So let's place it from her inventory here. I'm really happy that it's functional. And we do Earl Grey. Okay. Let's have a look. What is the animation? She probably have something on the floor. You can't see it, but it's there. And pour the tea. Okay. I am really, really excited about this. I love any kind of gameplay which adds realistic to your game. That's also one of the reasons, although I'm not a fan of kids in The Sims. I bought the one where you have the vacuum cleaner, the Bust the Dust kit, because I just needed to have that. If there's anything which adds the realism, I really like it. But we didn't finish today. We're gonna craft the new ceramics and we're gonna craft a tea set again. And we will keep it in the inventory so we can sell it later. She just finished the tea set. So let's glaze it. Let's do the minimalist look. And talking about Buzz the Dust, I will probably have to buy her a vacuum cleaner because we have a dust bunny here. Okay, we have it in our inventory. Now we're gonna ask the dust bunny for searching for the valuables and throw this away. Okay. We just found 5 simulons, thanks to Dust Bunny. Okay, let's use this. Oh no, she just dumped the rubbish on the floor. Well, we can scavenge for parts. And we are already on level 7 of our pottery skill. So I definitely recommend to play with the tiny homes if you actually have that DLC. Because the tiny living makes that much easier to level up your skill. It's one of the benefits of tiny homes. I'm gonna probably make another video where I'm gonna talk just about the benefits of living in a tiny home. But yeah, this is like a small idea for you, or like a small advice if you wanna level up your skills faster. The fastest is in a micro home. We are in a tiny home, so that's the one which you have to meet the requirements for 64 floor tiles, and you still have the benefit of that. We're fine apart from the social need, but we are introverts, so we don't need anyone. Let's craft another oil burner. And we will go for the modern one. Let's say that we will do this burner. Oh, we're this. No. Okay, let's glaze this out. And we will do the blush one. Okay. Go slower now, obviously, because we are getting a higher skill. And we're gonna put this in our inventory. Maybe we're gonna have like orange juice. Let's have orange juice, and let's make her to have like a little nap. We should probably let her do something outside of the house too. Maybe I can let her to go for a jog. And I hope that she's not gonna run into water like in my short video. Look at the area around. I didn't really explore this world. I didn't really have time for that, but it really looks nice. Oh, we can swim here, but I mean, it's definitely not the temperature for a swim right now, but yeah. And here, look at this. So this is the area where we could definitely sell our items. Let's have a look. Let's have a look when they do this. Seize the clay. Bring your current project or start a new one among friends. Facilities will provide pottery wheels and kilns. So you can actually level up your skill here with other Sims. And it's on Thursday at 5 p.m. in Gamelvik. Look at these stands. You can buy ceramics here. You can order food. And you can get some candies here. However, this doesn't look really fresh. Well, that's all what we have around here, really. So what can we craft? What would work? I feel like the burner is a good idea, because who doesn't like to have some nice scent around? Okay, we will glaze it. And we will choose the retro one. We don't have the retro one for this. And we are close to level up our skill again. Okay, put this in the inventory. And now we're gonna craft a candle holder, let's say. And we should level up our skill now. We just reached pottery level 8. And we can now make raccoon vases at the pottery wheel. Okay, so let's finish this. And we will probably talk to Yolanda outside. However, she's standing there in the rain. Let's put it in the inventory for now and let's work on our social skill. Okay, let me see. Because we have one thing in our inventory which is not glazed. If I will make another one, can I glaze them at the same time? What do you think? Will that work? I think it won't work, but maybe I'm gonna be surprised. Let's do planter pot. Okay, she just finished that. I'm gonna put it in the inventory. And now I should have 2 items which are not glazed. So I have the planter pot and I have this candle holder. We still didn't do the raccoon vase. So can we glaze that? No, we can't glaze both of them. We can only glaze one. I think it makes sense because you have to choose the look for it. But it would be really cool if you could do multiple at the same time. And we're gonna do that raccoon vase. Okay, she did finish that. Let's change her outfit too, because I don't want her to work in her pajama. She could do it in her sportswear, maybe. And let's craft this raccoon vase. And you can place flowers in it. And we will try to have a look at this like gathering or meeting with all the pottery fans, because that starts at 5. Okay, this is how the raccoon vase looks like. That's cute. You will glaze it? Ooh. Let's go for the minimalist one. That is quite cool and cute. Oh, look at that. So let's put this in our inventory. And let's make another thing. One more. Let's do one more of the raccoon vase. And soon we will have to start to sell our products because we are running out of money. It's the same like with painting. When you are trying to make a new item, you have to pay the initial cost. Same like in the real life. You will have to pay for the clay, for the pottery. So it makes sense that it costs you money. Put this in our inventory. She does have a time to make one more thing before she will go for the gathering with other potters. So let's do another oil burner. We will not glaze it, probably, because I don't think that she will have time for that, as the meetup starts at 5. Okay, we reached pottery level 9. We can now make intricate vases and abstract sculptures at the pottery wheel. So it happens on 2 days per week. One takes a place in Iverstad and the second one in Gammelvik. So I'm not 100% sure how is this neighborhood called, because there are 2 of them. So probably better to check. And we will do travel and we will be able to see. So this neighborhood is Iverstad. That's where we are right now. But we want to go to the Gammelvik because that's the Thursday meetup there. And I believe it is somewhere in the central area. So we will just travel probably here or maybe here. Let's travel there. Hopefully we will find it around. So where is the meetup? Where's the gathering? I want to see other people who are doing pottery skill. Oh, it should be here? Yes. So we can go here. Let's check current meetup. Walk to meetup. And we will discuss interests. Oh, she started already something. Okay. We have to resume that because we just spent the money for it. Okay, can you continue, please? Family recipe special touch unlocked. Bernice has unlocked the motivating special touch for family recipes by not experiencing a negative moodlet for 3 days. That is another thing which came out with the businesses and hobbies. I will probably make another video which will be related to that, but you can actually touch up recipes and make secret recipes. You need a special item for it. It's like a cookbook, and it will give you a different moodlet again when you will consume the food like that, but that's not much of a topic for this video. We are inspired because we are being mentored. Let's go. And we will put it in an inventory. Okay, we can't use the kiln because they're both in use. And now we can do that. So let's do the vase. Okay, and we will put in our inventory. This is a fun way how to actually level up the skill and also get some social need. Well, it's a new day and she's just starting with her breakfast. She actually had a jog outside and she also had a shower. But, ooh, let's get some food and let's level up our skill of pottery to the maximum, hopefully, today. So we will craft this vase. And we can also try the other sculpture. We're currently on nearly 30% of the last skill point or skill level. Let's glaze this. And let's do the minimalist one. Put this in the inventory. And we're gonna craft the abstract sculpture. So we're nearly halfway through for the last skill point or skill level. Let's glaze this. Let's do the matte one. We will probably need to make 2 more items. Or at least the one for sure. Put it in the inventory. Let's craft... I feel like a tea set. Let's craft a tea set. Okay, let's glaze this. And let's do this one. Okay, we didn't finish yet. We will put this in the inventory. And now we will make a cake stand. I feel like that should sell, hopefully. Okay, I think that this will level up our sim to level 10. And we will glaze it. And we are nearly there. 98%. 99. And we just maxed skill of pottery. We mastered the pottery skill. We are on the level 10. So we can make all the items now, including last 2 items that you unlock on level 10. It took us 6 days because we started on Sunday. It's Friday afternoon. And let me craft the new 2 items that we can do. We can do romantic sculpture. It looks really cute, actually. And let me read this. It says that we reach pottery level 10. Bernice has mastered pottery. She can now make abstract wall sculptures and romantic sculptures at the pottery wheel. She can also now glaze a ceramic with an unbreakable coating at the pottery kiln, which prevents anyone from destroying it. That is actually really cool that they let you to unlock this on the very last level. So we know that it's not gonna break. And I feel like that is really needed. And we will use that unbreakable glaze. Alright, so glaze this. So we can choose the look. Let's do industrial. And I believe that once it's done, we will be able to glaze with unbreakable coating. Nice. So that's extra step that you have to do. Once you glaze it with the look as you prefer, you have to do the coating on the top, which makes sense. She'll put it in. And that's how it looks like. And it has also a higher value, so that is pretty cool. Let's put it in our inventory and craft the last item that we didn't do, which is the wool sculpture. And I think that we will not sell this one. We will decorate our tiny home with that. Ooh, okay. Let's glaze this. And I feel like for our... You know what? Let's go vintage. Let's go vintage look. Okay, and then the glaze with unbreakable coating. And we will put it in the inventory. And it's Friday's evening. And that is how long it took for leveling up the skill to maximum level. I will also place that wool sculpture, because I said that we will not sell this one. And we will just place it here. It looks quite nice. I think it is looking very modern. So it will suit to modern homes, I think. Alright, so we will glaze this last item, which is not glazed, from her inventory, because we will try to sell our items by that stand. And we will also hopefully get the social need. So we can put this in our inventory, and we can also put that unbreakable coating on any item that we already made. So let's just do a couple of them, because I'd like to go and start selling. And we will view the inventory of the stand, and now we will place the items that we want to sell. So I feel like I will try to sell this item and this item, maybe the gnome, maybe the raccoon. This. Stuck the table. Ooh, look at that painting. Wow. And we can start selling. Yeah, will anyone buy anything? At this point, we will not mark up our prices. I just want her to sell something. Okay. We have to start the street sale. Are you interested? Ooh, we just sold an item. That's good. Ooh, we sold a sculpture. And let's stock the table. Okay, we sold another item. Ooh, raccoon is gone. Okay, we did. 60 more minutes. Maybe we can sell one more item? Oh, yes, we did. Okay, so we will clear the table. And we made quite a fair amount of money. It's a shame it doesn't give me like a pop-up notification how much money we made. But we started with like 100 something simoleons, so we made over 3,000 simoleons, which is pretty good. And again, it is functional. Look at this. So we can light. And we will choose Lustful Lilac. And it's gonna give you a different moodlet. So that is really cool. It is another item that just gives you that more realistic gameplay, and I really like it. Let's put this vase somewhere. Can we put it on like... No, okay. I have move objects on right now, enabled, so that's why I am allowed to kind of place this item there. And I'm gonna just move it a little bit like this. Is it not floating? No, it's not floating. It's all good. I want to see one more thing. If I'm gonna make a cake, will I be able to place on that cake stand? I think I will. I just want to make sure that it's gonna work. So let's make a hamburger cake. Okay, so she made the cake. Let's see if we can place it on the cake stand. I hope we can, and I really think we can. Yes, we can. So can we portion it on that? Take a piece. I mean, that should work, right? Yes. Okay. Another item which is functional. So that's really good. I think overall this pack so far is pretty good. I like when they give you another skill or a hobby that you can do, and pottery is something that I personally did in my past. So I feel some connection with this, and I'm really happy about the pottery skill in the game because it gives you not just decorative items, but they are also useful and you can sell them. So we managed to maximize our skill level within 6 days. We started on Sunday, finished on Friday. We made all the items. A lot of them are functional, so that is really cool. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you if you made it so far. As I said before, comment down below in the comments what's your favorite food, because we were talking about that onigiri before. Or comment if you are planning to purchase this DLC or if you already have this expansion pack. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please consider to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that I will see you in some of my next videos. Bye!